Cardi B is going off on Madonna? You have to see. Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Welcome to another episode of What's Going On? What's going on? Yeah. Now, Cardi B and Madonna, huge names, both of them. So it's kind of funny to see a girl fight. I mean, whatever it can be. But I don't know. With Madonna, bro, I'm going to tell you the truth. You can see that photo there. I don't know what she's doing, but hey, if she wants to do it, go ahead. She's rich. So let's get into this from page 6. Cardi B slams Madonna. Icons become disappointments. Cardi B lashed out at Madonna for suggesting that the former song WAP owed its sex-positive ethos to the Material Girl's legacy. I literally paid this woman homage so many times because I grew up listening to her. She can make her point without putting clown emojis and getting slick out the mouth. The rapper 30... What? Cardi B is 30? Oh, okay. I didn't know she was 30. Ugh. The rapper 30 wrote, Cardi B 30, you know what I mean, wrote in a since deleted tweet on Sunday, "These icons really become disappointments. Once you make it in the industry, that's why I keep to myself." Really? Okay. Cardi was upset over Madge's Instagram story from Saturday, which suggested that the latter's 1992 erotica book, Sex, paved the way for today's female artist's creative expression. Well, it kind of did. In addition to the photos of me naked, there were photos of men kissing men, women kissing women, and me kissing everyone, Madonna wrote of the controversial coffee table book. The Queen of Pop 64 explained she spent the next few years being interviewed by narrow-minded people who tried to shame her for empowering herself as a woman. Yeah, and it was worse back then in the 80s and 90s, dude. These women now that they like have OnlyFans and they put their bikinis out on Instagram, they're like, "Oh, people call us sex whores. They call us sex workers and we're disgusting." Dude, do you have any idea what Madonna went through? No, you don't, because you weren't even fucking born yet. Jeez. As a woman, adding that she was called a whore, a witch, a heretic, and a devil. See? And back then they didn't give a fuck. Back then it was real, like on the street, people walking on the street, and Madonna was in public somewhere and be like, "You're a whore, you're the devil." Ugh. Nowadays they don't do that. They just put a fucking a tweet, or they just reply to a Facebook post or an Instagram post. That's all they do now. Back then it was real, like real life. Now Cardi B can sing about her WAP. Kim Kardashian can grace the cover of any magazine with her naked ass, and Miley Cyrus can come in like a wrecking ball, she noted, signing off with, "You're welcome, bitches, clown." Well, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. Sorry. And I'm sorry to all the women that are rappers nowadays, but that is your original whore. The original one. And then this is the tweet from Cardi B. Oh, we read that already. Okay, but let's read it again, I guess. "I literally paid this woman homage so many times because I grew up listening to her. She can make her point without putting clown emojis and getting slick out the mouth. These icons really become disappointments. Once you make it in the industry, that's why I keep to myself." Even though we know that's absolutely not true. But okay, now this is a story. This is the actual story from Madonna, and this is the whole version. So let's go ahead and go through this. 30 years ago, I published a book called Sex. In addition to photos of me naked, there were photos of men kissing men, women kissing women, and me kissing everyone. I also wrote about my sexual fantasies and shared my point of view about sexuality in an ironic way. I spent the next few years being interviewed by narrow-minded people who tried to shame me for empowering myself as a woman. I was called a whore, a witch, a heretic, and the devil. Now Cardi B can sing about her WAP. Kim Kardashian can grace the cover of any magazine with her naked ass, and Miley Cyrus can come in like a wrecking ball. You're welcome, bitches, clowns. Now, I think reading that, if she would have taken out the "you're welcome, bitches" clown, if she would have taken out that part, it wouldn't have been so disrespectful. If she would have just said "you're welcome, bitches," okay, that's enough. "You're welcome, bitches." That's enough right there. She didn't have to put the clown. So that's why. But I think this is more about Madonna trying to stay relevant. I'm sorry. I know that's disrespectful to her because she is the queen of pop, but it's true. This just feels like, and then she made that TikTok about being gay. Like, it just felt so forced and so fake. And then everybody on Twitter called her out about, what is that called? Queer baiting or something like that. But this is one of the reasons I wanted to do this. Look at this from her book. Let's read this. The following passage in Madonna's infamous 92 erotica book, Sex, has recently come to my attention. This is kind of out there. Sex with the young can be fun if you're in the mood, you're feeling impatient, or you feel like you want someone else to take charge. You do not have sex with someone inexperienced, but it can be really arousing, okay? One of the best experiences I ever had was with a teenage boy. Now, how old are we talking about? Are we talking about 15, 16? Probably. But then again, I know I can look you right in the eyes and say, we know a woman banging a 16, 15-year-old boy, it's not really looked down upon the way it should be. And we know, we can both admit that truth to each other. Sorry. One of the best experiences I ever had was with a teenage boy. I think he was a virgin. He hardly had any pubic hair. He was a Puerto Rican. He was uncircumcised. He lived in my building, and he used to come over to my apartment all the time and just watch me put on my makeup and get ready to go out. He hung around me all the time. He never went to school, so I started giving him reading assignments. I'd have him read out loud, like Henry Miller's The Tropic of Cancer or something really arousing. Whenever he got ready to leave, he'd kiss me goodbye, but the kisses started getting more and more daring on his part, and I just went with it. Then one day, his parents kicked him out of his apartment, and he wanted to know if he could spend the night at my house. I told him he could, but I only had one bed, so we both got in it, and I couldn't sleep, so I had sex with him, and it was really awesome because he was so young and so in wonderment of it all. He was fearless. He would do anything. He wasn't very big. He was just a baby. See, I'm not a size queen, but it was excellent. He went down on me, and I think, oh my God, this isn't getting monetized. I'm going to have to cut all these words out or something because this is definitely not getting monetized. He went down on me, and I think I had an orgasm in 2 seconds. I was so turned on. It was probably the most erotic sex I've ever had, but he gave me crabs. I guess he wasn't a virgin then. What the fuck? That's what you get. So you win some and you lose some. Well, that's the end of that. The thing is, that passage, it wasn't connected to the article. I came upon the passage when I was looking at stuff for the article, and when I read that, I was like, holy shit. Holy shit. But like I said before I read it, unfortunately, you know, when women do that to teenage boys, it's not really frowned upon the way it should be. I mean, me, when I was 15, I was dating a 20-year-old. You know, the only person that was mad about it was my mom. But I loved her because back then when I was that young, you know, I wanted to be with someone, and I didn't want to be with a girl from my school. Like, I don't know. I've never been into women my own age. I've always been into older women. So, you know, I was 15, she was 19, and then when I turned 16, she was 20, so on and so forth. But still, I think when it comes to a dude being a teenager and the woman is older, it's really not the same look. And I know that you and I can sit here, we can look at each other and say, yes, unfortunately, it's not frowned upon as it should be. Okay, that's going to be about it for today. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for sticking with me this long. We will catch you next time.